how does removing the recommendation, though, increase choice, increase the patient's ability to come to a decision with doctors, since so many insurance plans and programs depend on ACIP and CDC recommendations in order to provide the no-cost, low-cost vaccines? Isn't this removing choice effectively from patients?
Now, the promise of the Secretary Kennedy is to let people know that vaccines will be available if people want them. You will be able to get a vaccine if you want them. So that's a decision between you and your doctor, and each individual insurance company has their own policy. Look, some insurance companies don't pay for important cancer treatments that for patients that I saw as a cancer surgeon. And so that is another entire issue that's unrelated to the FDA.
Okay, so the fact that private insurers, employer-sponsored insurance plans, Medicare Part D, Medicaid, the Vaccines for Children program, all of them link providing no-cost vaccines to CDC and ACIP recommendations, that removing the recommendations doesn't remove in some way the choice that patients can make, especially the vulnerable patients who may not be able to afford to pay.
That's right. It does not remove the choice. And our job at the FDA is, and this is a charge by Congress, is to look at applications that are submitted to us and determine what is safe and effective. And so that is what we are committed to. I think there was some lost trust in the FDA when there was a new policy that basically said for a young, healthy 15-year-old boy, we were going to rubber stamp a COVID vaccine without a clinical trial every year in perpetuity, and the kid must get it. And I think we're saying we're going to be less absolutist when there's no evidence. I think the most dangerous thing you can do in public health is to demand something of a young, healthy individual when the evidence is just not that supportive for a new virus that creates a new protein and a new vaccine that creates a new protein where we haven't had a clinical trial in over 4 years. And those results in children were mixed back 4 years ago.